there! So my name is Brittany and today we're going to talk about ESAs. So first off, I want to start by saying thank you for clicking on this video. This is my first video of my channel and I am going to document my whole journey of getting an ESA and how that turns out and trading my own ESA, and I really hope it works out because I really like to pursue this channel. I also want to say that I'm not an expert on this subject. I love this subject, I love talking about it, and I love reading about it and learning more about it. However much I read, I'm still not an expert, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. Don't specifically say that something is correct because Brittany said it's correct, because I will try my best to get all my information correct, but I'm gonna be wrong sometimes, and it's gonna be okay. Just let me know down in the comments when I'm wrong so that I can correct myself in the future and hopefully make an updated version of this maybe a year down the line when I'm more educated on the subject. So first off, let's talk about the difference between an ESA and a service animal. I'm not going to go too in-depth with this because there are so many videos dedicated on just this one subject. So the difference between an ESA and a service animal is that an ESA isn't allowed in public. ESAs are allowed in housing that have a no pets policy, and they're allowed on airplanes, but that's it. They're not allowed in public, they're not allowed in movie theaters, the mall, like everywhere else. A service animal is allowed, ESAs are not. A service animal helps their handler with a disability, and they are trained to do tasks to help them with that disability, and that's why they go everywhere with them. An ESA is not specifically trained. Service animals aren't specifically trained either. They can be, but they're not required to be. But ESAs are not specifically trained. They're there for comfort and to help a person through a mental disability that they don't otherwise need help in outside of their home. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, I'll go ahead and let you know I'm not going to be talking about service dogs anymore in this video. I'm going to be talking about ESAs. I'm going to link a video down below about service dogs if you want to learn more about that subject rather than ESAs. The channel I really love is called Chronically Jackie. Her video is called Service Dogs 101. She has a lot of awesome information, and if you want to learn more about that subject, she has amazing videos on anything service dog related. Her service dog's name is Harlow, and I just love her videos, and you should go support her. If I say ESA, that stands for Emotional Support Animal. I'm going to be using them interchangeably. Most likely I'll be using ESA because it's way easier to say. So just know when I say ESA, it means Emotional Support Animal. Specifically in this video, I'm going to be talking about a dog, or dogs in general. So there can be emotional support animals that are any type of animal you can imagine, but I specifically am interested in emotional support dogs because that's what I personally want for myself. However, it doesn't have to be a dog. Anything I say can apply to any animal, but I just really want a dog, so we're going to talk about dogs. So now that we've gotten the difference between an ESA and a service animal out of the way, I'm going to talk about the reasons that people might need ESAs. I'm not completely educated on this subject, but I know a little bit to let you know that people need ESAs for lots of reasons. Depression, anxiety, severe stress, PTSD, which you can also have a service dog for, but if it's not as severe, you can just have an ESA. Lots of different reasons. For me specifically, I'm going to get an ESA for anxiety, depression, and panic attacks. But you can get an ESA for lots of different mental health reasons, mental disabilities. It's really just, it caters to you. So, and if you want to learn more about all the different types of mental disabilities that you can have an ESA for, I'll have that linked in the description as well. I told you at the beginning that ESAs are not allowed in public, so where are they allowed? Well, ESAs are allowed in your home whenever there is a no pets policy, and you do not have to pay a pet rent or a pet fee. Breed restrictions do not apply to ESAs. Weight restrictions do not apply to ESAs. Your rights as an ESA handler are, like I said, you're allowed to have your pet, any type of pet, no matter what restrictions apply to your home. So the only thing is that you have to have a letter from a licensed therapist. Now, you can get these letters online. A lot of people just abuse the system, and it's so easy to get an ESA. You just basically do a questionnaire and then get your letter sent to you. I don't think that's right to abuse the system and just get an ESA because you don't want to pay your pet fee. Just don't do it for the wrong reason. A lot of people do. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's right. Your landlord could get really upset about this. And I will let you know that I have talked to my landlord about it, and he has gotten really upset about this. So just know that your landlord can get really upset about it. But I would start off really nice. You should email them. I'm not giving you legal advice or anything. Don't take this I'm just telling you my experience. But in my experience, I did it politely. I read a few articles on how to bring this up to your landlord. Do it very politely. Just what I said was like, hey, I haven't gotten an ESA yet, but I'm just letting you know that this is something that I'm going to be pursuing. If you have any more questions, just let me know and I'll answer them. So start off really nice, and if they're not nice back, that's when you need to start standing your ground and giving solid information. I sent him articles and told him the law. But again, that's not legal information. I'm not telling you need to do this, but I would say that that's what's worked for me. So now that we've gotten kind of what an ESA is out of the way, how to get an ESA, all the things surrounding an ESA. Really why I wanted to make this video is because I wanted to share my story and my journey on getting an ESA. I have watched so many videos on ESAs, but there's not very many out there. There are a lot and a lot of good information, but there's not as many as there are for service dogs. And that's why I want to make my channel dedicated to my journey on getting an ESA, because I feel that it's important for people to be educated on this subject. I just really want to share my story, and so I just want to let you know that I haven't gotten an ESA yet, but I really plan on getting one soon. I'm going to get a dog. I'm not sure what kind of dog yet, but I've decided that that's something I really need, and I can make a whole nother video on all the dogs at the shelter. I volunteer at the shelter every week on Thursdays for 2 hours, and I walk dogs, and ever since I've been doing that, I've been doing it since about September, I have just fallen in love with these dogs, and I just get so sad when I come home and I don't have one with me. Like, I just need something there with me to help my anxiety, and you know, I just really feel like this is something I need for myself. I originally decided that I wanted a dog a few months ago. It's January right now. I decided probably back in September-ish when I started walking dogs that I wanted a dog. We want to travel in the future, and we can't do that if we have a dog. Like, we might not be able to get a house if we do. Like, it's just, there's so many reasons that I couldn't get a dog. So we decided to foster dogs. We fostered 3 dogs. After they were all gone, we decided that we weren't going to foster a dog for a little bit because Christmas was coming up, and then we were going on vacation in the end of January. So we decided it would probably be best not to foster dogs, and ever since then I've just been so lonely without a little 4-legged friend here. You know, I just really think that it would be good for me to have something to wake up to and care for. So I decided that I'm going to get an ESA. And that's when I decided to tell my boyfriend about it, and then I told my landlord. So it's happening, and I'm going to document my journey, and I really hope you'll come along this journey with me. Again, I'm going to link down all the really awesome videos about service dogs, and even videos about ESAs that I've seen that are specifically about the differences between ESAs and service dogs. The channel Chronically Jackie, she has an awesome channel. It's not dedicated to service dogs, but she does have a lot of information on service dogs and her chronic illnesses and why she has a service dog. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and I hope that this gives you an idea of what this channel is going to be about. And I really hope you stay and subscribe and watch more of my videos because I'm really excited to have you here. I'm really excited to start this channel, and I hope you are too. And I'm just really excited to spread the word about ESAs and what they can do for you, and I'm just really excited basically. So I really hope you stay, and thank you so much for staying to the end of this video with me. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!